Hey YouTube, this is Oscar once again, back with the video. Today I'm working on a 2005 Chrysler 300. This is a project I'm going to do today. Basically, the ball joint is basically damaged, as you can see up here. It's making like a weird noise. So I'm gonna go ahead and tackle on this project. Unfortunately, being that it's a Chrysler, this ball joint, you're unable to press it out or press it back in. It's one whole unit. So basically, we're gonna have to change the upper control arm, which is this huge thing right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this underway. Unfortunately, the customer had a flat tire, so we had to put a temporary one, but let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and open up the cover, and since we're going to do the right replacement upper control arm, a couple things you need to know. We are going to have to separate the shock coil. So this cover here, we're going to have to take it off. So we're going to go ahead and take these bolts out, 3. And I don't know if you can see here, but we're going to have to take this nut out because this is connecting to the upper control arm. And there's another nut on this side, and the way you're able to take it out, we have to take this out so that way we can have access down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen this sucker up there, like so. Another one, like so. Take this out. I'm gonna pull this out here gently. No any type of damage. Set this aside, like so. Now we're able to have access to that nut I was talking about, just somewhere in here. I don't know if you can see that right there, but we can stick a wrench in here and take that out, not a problem. Now again, because we're doing the right side, this is what we have to do, but if you're doing the left side, same process. You just have to take the coolant reservoir out, and you should have the nut here and another nut over here. Again, you have to take this out, this thing here, so you can have access to that. So let's go ahead and loosen those puppies up, okay? There we go. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and take out the tire. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. There we go, last one. Alright. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Again, this ball joint my hair pretty damaged. Okay. So next, we're gonna go ahead and always, guys, remember safety first. Make sure you put a jack stand underneath the vehicle, like so. And I use my floor jack as a backup in case this ever fails. Alright. Alright guys, just to give an idea how you could tell that the ball joint, it's pretty bad. Look at this. I don't know if you can hear this. See the clicking noise? I'm pushing down on this. Yeah, there should be no play whatsoever. And I kind of figured, because I don't know how long this vehicle had the dust cap off. Probably dried up the ball joint underneath there, so that's what I want to show you guys. Alright, let's go and get started. Alright guys, so the next step, we're gonna go ahead and take out these 3 nuts. These are 13 millimeters. So I'm gonna use an impact gun to take them off one by one. That's one. Two. Three. Alright. There we go. Alright guys, now I'm gonna remove this nut. This is part of the lower control arm, if you see that. Right here, that's where it's gonna go. This is the actual nut, but this is where I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. So I'm using a 18-inch metric to take it out. There we go. There we go. One down. Second one to go right underneath there. Alright guys, so in order for us to get that nut right there, we do have to take some things apart to make our job easy. I do encourage and recommend to take these. This is basically a support beam that goes all the way over there, other side as well. So first we're going to take this one off. Like so. The other one as well. Like so. Now I already took off the other two over there, the same thing like these. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this out of the way to give me some room, and this I'm gonna try to push it here like so. See, now we have a bigger gap to work with, and you will need a long ratchet. I believe this is a 18-inch ratchet with a 18 millimeter socket. And I apologize, I forgot that these, the ones I took out from here, are 13 millimeters. Okay, so the way we're gonna do this, I'm gonna put this in here, and the reason why I'm gonna use this one is because this is gonna allow me to bend the head a little bit, like so, kind of like an angle, so that way when I put it inside there, I could loosen it. Okay, so let me go ahead and try to see if I could get it in there. Show you guys what I mean. Right, give me 1 second here. Alright guys, here we go. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Hopefully it goes in right. Bear with me here. Alright, there we go. Got it into that nut. Now I'm going to go ahead and loosen it up. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. Let's see here. I think this thing's in the way, but it's turning it. Right there where the socket is. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off since I can't do this with one hand. I'll come back and show you guys the final result. Alright guys, here's a nut. Now there's two, one on this side, one like that. Basically this is the same thing as there, just unscrew it from this side again. This is a pretty tight spot, so kind of have to be patient and take it off. Alright guys, now that we've taken the 3 bolts from the shock assembly and we've taken that bolt right there, and the other side right there, we're going to come down and we're going to remove the sway bar link, which is this one right here. We're only going to remove this one though. The way we remove it, this is a 21 millimeter wrench, and it's very tricky because I have to have a 10 millimeter socket so that way I can hold this like so, and I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Hopefully it works. If not, alright, give me a second. Okay, you know what, guys? Well, basically the concept is to hold this in place while I continue wrenching this that way so I can loosen it. So let me go and do that. Unfortunately I can't do it with one hand, so I'm gonna do it and then I'll come back and show you guys the final step. Alright, give me a second here. Alright guys, now this is the main idea I was talking about. Just loosen this up. Alright, I think I got that in there. Let me take this off. Alright, so again, taking this bolt, and this goes to the sway bar right there. So we're just gonna take this out like so. Next, I'm gonna use a jack because I will go ahead and raise a little control arm. So that way the pressure doesn't. That way the weight on the upper control arm doesn't fall down. You guys see what I'm talking about right now? Okay. Alright. And also the reason why I'm going to raise this so I can take this out. You know, I left more than I should, so I'm just gonna lower that. Okay, I think that should allow to remove it. Yeah, there you go, see? Gonna remove this here. But again, I still have the jack supporting it there. So now the next step, I'm gonna go ahead, take this bolt out. This is gonna hold the upper control arm, so I'm gonna take it out with the impact wrench so it can be much faster. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this bolt out from the control arm. There we go. Took it right out. So now that we've taken that out, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. And normally the way this gets removed, we're just gonna hit it with the hammer so that way it could separate from this. So let's go ahead and do that real quick here. Alright guys, before I hit this with the hammer, I forgot. I'm just gonna put the nut in a little bit, so once I hit it, the upper control arm doesn't fly up, since it does have some tension. Alright, here we go. There we go guys. So basically to separate this, so I'm just going to take this bolt out like so, and this should just go back up like this. See that? See how easy that was? And again, look at this ball joint. Literally so much play, it's not even funny. I'm not even trying. See that? This is very dangerous because if you're in the freeway making a turn, this falls off, you could be in a lot of trouble. Alright, see that? Alright, since we already took out the bolts from the top, these would just slide right out. See that? Just slide it right out like so. Almost forgot. I will lower the jack so that way I get the strut, the coil strut could come down. There you go. That's what I want. Should I push this out a little bit? So now I'm just taking these out like so. Once I take these out, once I take these two out, this is just, the upper control should just pop out, okay? So let me go and do that really quick. Go. Alright guys, this is one bolt. And here's a second bolt from that way. I said before, this should come off like so. Alright, that's how you take out the upper control arm. And again, this, see that? It's completely gone. Alright, and to replace it, you just do the reverse. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching.